Good day everyone, I am Jasper Kirante, and for today's video I'm gonna show you how to install Windows operating system in virtual machine, VirtualBox. So first of all, I'm gonna show you first what are the requirements in order to proceed or to make this stuff. So first thing you're gonna need to do is you're gonna go to your browser, and then you only need two things. First, the virtual machine, the VirtualBox. So you're gonna go to this website, virtualbox.org. Then you go to the downloads, and then in VirtualBox there are some platform packages here: Windows host, OS X host, Linux distributions, and other stuff. So you're gonna choose this Windows host and then download the VirtualBox application and then install it. So the other stuff you're gonna need is you're gonna go to this website, microsoft.com, and then you're gonna download the ISO image. So you have two options here. If you like to update your Windows operating system to the latest version, you're gonna click update now, and then if you want to create Windows 10 installation media, you're gonna click this button, download now, and then you're being downloaded the application media creation tool, and then there's a lot of options there. You're gonna need to choose whether you put the ISO image in your USB flash drive or you're gonna put the ISO image, you're gonna burn it in using some third-party applications like Rufus. So I'm gonna paste this link in the description box. So I already download those two steps, so I'm all I need to do is to proceed the installation. I will go to my Oracle virtual machine VirtualBox, and then I'm gonna click new, and then I'm gonna name this Windows 10 actually, and then gonna choose the type. So I don't need to configure that because it's already set to default. So I need to click next in order to proceed, and then in this window we're gonna adjust our memory size. So it is a Windows 10, so it's recommended that I adjust it to 4 gigabytes, I think, this stage, and then click next, create. So it depends on you how you adjust your memory. With 50 gigs, create, then go to settings, and then after that click on storage, click this empty file, then choose this file, and then gonna go to my documents, and then I have this. I already remember Windows 10 Home Single Language because I'm using the Windows 10 Home Single Language version of my own operating system, so it doesn't matter as long as it is on Windows operating system, and then click OK. So first of all, you need to introduce that there's a lot of options here that you need to configure, but I don't want to configure anything here. You can go to advanced, also enable the shared clipboard drag and drop, but our teacher doesn't recommend us. It's up to you whether you do it or not. So you need to click start in order to proceed, then you're gonna wait a little bit to navigate. So here we go, Windows 10 running on Oracle Virtual. So I'm gonna full screen this in order to see it clearly. So we're gonna wait. So by the way, if you're installing a Windows operating system using a bootable USB flash drive, you're being navigated to this section where you can adjust it in Windows setup, language install, time currency format, keyboard. It's in the same thing. However, when you reformat your laptop or install a new operating system, in other words, clean install, you're being navigated to BIOS. But in this case, we're not navigating to BIOS because we're using a VirtualBox. So click next in order to proceed. Then install the Windows. So setup is starting. We need to wait a little bit. I think we need to wait. We need to wait a little bit seconds for proceeding. So activate the Windows. So if this is the first time you're installing Windows on your PC, or you're installing a different edition, you need to enter a valid key. So I'm gonna click I don't have a product key. It's because product key is important. However, it's not important this applicable in this situation because we're using a virtual box virtual machine and our key is being wasted. So click this I don't have a product key, and then you're gonna select the operating system that we want to install: Windows 10 Home, Windows 10 N, Home Single Language Education, Education Pro, Pro Ends, a lot of options here. And architecture, it's all 64-bit. Click next. So I'm gonna select Windows 10 Home, and then applicable notices and license terms. I'm gonna click this, accept the license terms, and then click next. Then there's a two type of installation that we want, so I'm gonna choose the custom install Windows only. Is for advanced. So then where do you want to install? So this partitioning system, I'm gonna create a new partition. It's and click apply, and then okay. So it's up to the user where you can separate this partition or install it in one partition. So it's up to you. So click next. Then we need to wait the installing of Windows, copying Windows files, getting files ready for installation. I think this it takes too much time because I only adjust the memory size into 4 gigabytes. I only divided the RAM in my own operating system and then the virtual box in order to manage it perfectly. So I need to wait. So I'm gonna pause this video and then skip it, so in order to proceed with other videos I'm gonna pause the video. So we're here in installing updates and we're almost finishing up the installing Windows. So status is finishing up, so we need to wait a little bit. So Windows needs to restart to continue. So starting in 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. So basically when you're installing a new Windows operating system using USB flash drive or formatting it, you're gonna experience the same situation installing it in virtual machine. The only difference is you're being navigated to BIOS and you're installing it on your own laptop or desktop computer. Starting services. Getting ready. So honestly, I've been experiencing scenarios in formatting my own laptop. I've been practicing this for several years, and I'm installing it using Windows. I think Windows 10 Home Single Language. So actually, it's in the same thing. Doesn't matter, but it depends on what version you choose to install. So we need to wait a little bit. Getting ready. So from what I expect, or what are my expectations in doing this, I think after this we're being navigated to a page where Cortana talks, and finishing all the setups. Getting so here we go. Blank page. Thing so that so Windows is restarting again. Just a moment. Just a moment. So all you're gonna need to do is to wait for the loading until it finish up, because we're after this, as what I've said, when we navigated the page
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
right there.
A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
Okay,
Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards the bottom of your screen.
okay.
If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control, and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator.
So you can also
Okay, enough intro. Let's dig in.
Begins volume. So finishing up, just a moment. Need to wait a little bit. So
Your region is set to the United States.
so I'm
Is
gonna
that right?
disable Cortana. Let's start with region. Click yes. Then
Your keyboard is set to US. Want to stick with that?
yes.
Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
Skip. Just a moment. Need to wait. Just speaker. So we're in the basics navigation page. Now we have some important setup to do. So basically we're in the network. So we're already, I think we're almost done, but we need to set up some minor configurations in order to finish this. Okay, high definition to device. That's fine.
Now we have some important setup to do.
Okay. So now we have some important setup to do. I think this is the last setup. I wish this is the last setup because it takes too much time while doing this in VirtualBox. Because Windows operating system needs to consume more memory than other operating system when you use it in VirtualBox or any other virtual machine I use. It's very time consuming, but we need to wait to complete some of this important setup that we need to do. So patience is very
Sit
important.
back and relax while we work our magic.
Okay, sit back and relax while we work our magic. So patience is very important while doing this stuff.
Please don't turn off your device.
Okay, I won't turn off my device.
Okay, we got through this part of setup.
Okay, I hope this is the last setup. Okay, just a moment. Honestly, while making this stuff, it takes a lot of time, so patience is very important. So we're in the account page. So we need to configure something here. I think, and I hope this last setup. So
Type your email address or phone number,
Setup.
then follow the instructions to sign in. I'll catch up with you once that's done.
So I need to get. Let's try this. Sign in with security case.
Go ahead and follow the instructions to get this PC set up with the info
Okay.
from your work or school.
I think
And
I
I'll meet you
revised
back
the
here
setting.
when that's done.
It's much more.
Type your email address or phone number, then follow the instructions to sign in. I'll catch up with you once that's done.
Sige, or so I have no choice. Okay. So we need to create a new account. My email
Let's
doesn't
get an account
exist.
going for you. You can use your own email address, or we can help you create a new one.
So I didn't expect this is how complicated than before. Next, the password just set to harder. So okay. Oops. X. Enter your country, region, and birth date.
Want to set up a
Create
pin?
a pin. So I need to create a pin. So honestly, I didn't expect that. I expect that by installing a new Windows operating system is more complex than before. I think because there's a lot of upgrades, so we need to follow what is going on. Because I'm using a new I think an old version of operating system in Windows. So the pin change. So provide the pins is a common pattern. So here we go. I think we're in the
These are the
last
settings
part
Microsoft
of.
recommends. Go ahead and review them and select Accept
Okay.
when you're ready.
Except I think we're in the last part of configuration. I hope it will be all done. So let's customize the experience.
Based on
So
the
I'm
activity.
gonna skip this. Then remind me later. Then let's click Cortana and then
Hey, look!
click accept.
Almost done now. We just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
Okay. So honestly, if you're doing this stuff same as mine, the best advice is you wanna need some coffee break or do whatever you want on doing this stuff because it takes a lot more time than you expect to happen. So leave everything to us. Honestly, this is my first time installing the Windows 10 Home single language or other version in my VirtualBox because in other previous video I installed the Windows Server 2012 R2 and I think it's more different than this stuff. I also installed some different operating system. So we're almost there. So here we go. So congratulations. Press if you want to full screen, gonna press the control and combination of host and F, then switch, and then there you go. So that's it. Congratulations, we're already installed our Windows 10 Home single language Windows Update. So that's it. So that's all for today. I think we're done installing the Windows 10 in our VirtualBox virtual machine. So that's all for today in this video, and thanks for watching my video. Goodbye and God bless. See you in the next video.